on, you guys? It's your girl Diana back at you with a long-awaited YouTube video, and today we are going to be talking about everything we know so far about the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet games that were just announced a couple of weeks ago by the Pokemon Company. I want to go over every single detail that we know so far because I'm super excited, and I also want to go over what I want to see out of this game moving forward. So let's get into it. If you're new here, feel free to give this video a thumbs up to help the YouTube algorithm, subscribe, and all my socials are listed down below. Join the fam of people that have similar nerdy interests like anime, gaming, and Pokemon. Without further ado, let's get into everything we know so far about the new Pokemon Scarlet and Violet games. Most importantly, we do have 3 brand new starters. Our grass starter is going to be Sprigatito. It's going to be a little grass cat. We do know a little bit about each of the starters' personality, so I'll kind of go into that as well. So Sprigatito is supposed to be a capricious and attention-seeking little grass cat. We also have Fuecoco, which is a little fire croc. I originally thought he was a dinosaur, and I got absolutely roasted on TikTok for it. He is definitely a crocodile, and it's said that he is kind of laid back and chill and likes to go at his own pace. And lastly, for our water starter, we do have Quaxly, which is a duckling Pokemon, and Quaxly is said to be very tidy and very earnest, so he's a very nice guy. Now personally, I actually really like these starters. Me, myself, I am going to pick Sprigatito just because I haven't started with a grass starter since Chikorita, I think, so it's been a minute. So that's definitely who I'm gonna go with. I had a whole TikTok debate on what we kind of speculate their typings are gonna be. I'm hoping Fairy and Grass for the final evolution, but we don't know anything about their subsequent evolutions after their starter form. This is all we know so far, but they look promising. I'm hoping that Sprigatito stays on 4 legs. The next thing that we do know is that they are going to continue with the open world theme that they kind of started to dabble in Sword and Shield, and then kind of fully immerse themselves in Legends Arceus. So we are going to keep that same open world feel. They have been saying that you're going to be able to see Pokemon in the sky, and that the towns are going to blend seamlessly with the wild, so you're going to not have any like harsh borders, which I think is really cool. I do like the open world of Legends Arceus. Legends Arceus is definitely more experimental in terms of the Pokemon games thus far, so I think that's nice that they're kind of keeping along those lines, because I actually really liked that about Legends Arceus. We also know that Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are going to stay in the European area for region. The Sword and Shield games were based in the UK, and these ones are going to be based in like the Spain, Portugal area, so it's keeping with the whole Europe theme. Finally, there are whispers, there are rumors, which I really hope aren't true, that we are not going to have a full dex in this game either. Much like in Sword and Shield, it seems like they have only coded a certain amount of Pokemon into this game as well. There is well over 900 Pokemon in general, which I realize is a lot, but I feel like completing the Pokedex is a big challenge that you can do besides the main storyline, which is kind of disappointing if they do go the same route as Sword and Shield, where they don't give you that entire Pokedex to fill out. Now that we've gone over everything that we know so far about the new Pokemon Scarlet and Violet games to this date, which today is Tuesday, March 22nd, this is all that we know so far. Let's talk about what I want to see in this game moving forward. So personally, I really hope, like I said, that those rumors about there not being a full dex are false, because I would love for there to be a full Pokedex in this game. They were doing that for all the other games up until Sword and Shield, where they just kind of stopped, which I think kind of takes away from, like I said, the side quests that you can do of finding different Pokemon or searching for shiny versions or whatever it may be, even competitive wise, which, moving on to my next point that I want to see more of, is I really want to see competitive come back, like online competitive. Competitive kind of took a backseat in the remakes for Diamond and Pearl as well as Legends Arceus, and I really enjoyed the online competitive in Sword and Shield. It gave me something else to focus on besides the main storyline, so I really hope that competitive does make a comeback and is pushed more towards the forefront in this game. The next thing that I want to see in this game is I really hope that they keep your partner Pokemon that follows you around a thing. I actually really like when my Pokemon follow me around because I think it's really cute, and it helps with friendship evolutions as well, since it kind of boosts their friendship too. So I like it because it's cute, and I like it because it's useful as well. And the last thing that I would like to see in this game is I want the champion and the rival to actually be good. Now when I say that, I'm specifically talking about Sword and Shield, which Sword and Shield, I feel like I loved the story, I loved the game. It's probably one of my favorite games just because of the online and then the open world concept was kind of introduced in it. But Leon and Hop are not it when it comes to champion and rival. Hop specifically, I just feel like he wasn't a good rival because he was, one, not really improving throughout the entire game. He kind of just stayed the same level. It never got any more difficult than the very beginning, and his team never really evolved either. It kind of just stayed the same, and it was very predictable and easy to beat him after like 2 battles. When it comes to Leon, I just feel like his team was pretty weak as well. He was probably the easiest champion that I've gone up against when it comes to the Elite Four leading up to the champion. So I just want them to be stronger and make it a little more difficult. But that is everything we know so far about the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet games and everything that I want out of these games when they do come out officially. Let me know what you guys think down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Love you.